Hello friends, welcome back. One more day of the World Watercolor Month, and for today we're gonna keep this simple. I'm gonna use this Lanter in here. I'll be using the grass from this set. This set is 4051. And from the flower set 4052, I'll be using some of these little flowers. This set that I'm using with the Lanter is from the Bible journaling, and it's a clear stamp. The others are rubber stamp. And it is the 6126 Light of the Word, the series 2. I already stamp my image in here, and this time, because this image is kind of very small and it has so many details, I used the Archival Ink Shadow Gray. I'm going to use my Tombow markers, and like I said, I'm going to keep this simple, so I'm going to use some shadows, 565, a little bit of the gray, using this N15, and I also have this N95 that I'll be using in here. I have green on different shades of the green, and I'll be using purple and red for the flowers. Got a little bit of a red in here, and this pretty purple that I like so much. Right, so that's what I'm gonna use, and I'll be using some gold and some details in here. So let's start with this. I realized that if I use this mat, I can actually put my colors right in there. This is N15. And then I just have to clean it after a little bit of water, and it will go back to cleaned. Barely see it in there. This is N95. Let's help this one a little bit. I forgot one very important color that I'm using in here. It's yellow, and I'm using also for the candle, no? I wanted to keep it simple, and now I have more colors than ever. And I have this beige in here. And 055 and 933 is this pretty orange in here. And I'm going to start with the glow from the candle. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to put some water in the outside, just to get the paper, I can soften up the paper. And I'm gonna drop it in there. What I want is the color to spread outside in a more natural way. So I'm gonna do the same in here. I'm gonna put a little bottle of water, and I'm gonna drop the color and let the colors spread. And then I'm gonna bring it in. Put a little too much color in here. And we're gonna add some color to the Lanter. And mix in a little darker on this side. And from this and here, whatever is inside, it will be a little darker. With that 565, I can give it the illusion of the shadow. And I'm going to use the N95 that is very light, just to add some color in here. Mix it a little bit with N15. Leave the border, because that will give you the separation between one side and the other one. And this one will be a little let's go to the candle, and I have this color that is 990, and that's what I'm going to use for the candle. But I'm going to add a little bit of the 565 as a shadow to the candle. Because it's rounded. There is a little bit of reflection on the wax. And then we're gonna start with the flame. And I want to leave those borders in white. Right inside, let's drop in here a little bit of color, because that's the candle. We need to make it look like it's round. You know, I should be using a smaller brush. But this brush has a really good tip. Right, let's add kind of a color in here to separate this. twin tone. To make the spaces in here. And maybe to create an accent in here. And I'll go back with the brush. To spread that in here. Right. We're gonna sit that on grass. We're using the little grass. We're just gonna walk that grass out. Put some on the front. And we're gonna add some of the little flowers. This is a little bunch of flowers. I'm gonna use just one section. And we're gonna stamp multiple times on the same spot, just going around. And create a little bunch. So I was gonna use a little bit of a red, so on the other side of the stamp, the other flowers are gonna be in red. And I just wanna put some extra flowers in here, just a little bit. Just to bring other colors in there. Right, almost done. One more thing that I want to add in here is like a chain in here, even though it's sitting on the grass. No, I should add it like, but let's just have a second thought, and I said, well, we should add it hanging, but let's keep it that way. Just a little mark in there because I'm gonna use this gold from Winsor and Newton. You have to shake this one very well. It is really, really gold. I'm just gonna do like a little snake going one way and then going the other direction. So it will create a chain around. Okay. And that's my little painting for today. Hope you like it, and I will see you tomorrow with another one. Bye.